All right, we are live. I'm just going to look at it on my phone because on StreamYard, you can't really see everything that's going on. Make sure I can see us streaming on our page. Oh, awesome.
Here we are. Oh. It's always a good thing when it works.
Yes, love it. All right. So welcome, everyone. Please say hi when you hop on. I am with Patti Stevens from Las Vegas, and she has some amazing information and resources and knowledge and wisdom to share with us. So when you hop on, because otherwise we won't know that you're here because we're using StreamYard. So say hi, tell us where you're from so others know if they're sharing space in your same neighborhood. Hi, Crystal. Thank you for commenting. So for those of you who are new, because obviously this is going to get spread pretty far, I am Donna Nelson, the founder of the Adopt a Single Mom Project. Our mission here is really to provide a holistic approach to supporting the working single mom by closing the gaps that are typical to the working single mom through supports and advocacy and mentoring. And one of the reasons that I have asked some of my biz besties to come on over the next couple of weeks is because I want to help expand what you need right now. As we're going through this time, these very unusual times for so many of us. But what I also know is that the information that you're going to be gaining from Patti and from others is lifetime information. It's useful at any point in our life. So at the Adopt a Single Mom Project, we're really addressing things around well-being and finances and relationships and career and social and emotional and enrichment experiences for both mom and her kiddos throughout the year. So if you're interested in learning more about us, you can go to adoptasinglemom.org. We welcome your donations to continue supporting our grassroots efforts. We are in Northeastern Pennsylvania, and our Facebook page reaches obviously across the world. And we want to continue to inspire and add enriching inspiration to moms and all of our friends who follow our Facebook page and what we do at the Adopt a Single Mom Project. So today, I want to introduce you to Patti Stevens. So it's Patti and I know each other for several years. Patti, I don't even know how long either. I mean, it's got to be at least 3-4 years. I think we met in a Facebook group or a coaching program or something. And you all are just going to love her. She's just precious. I follow her work all the time, and you should too. But let me tell you a little bit about her. She is going to share with us some fantastic stress relief and some insights and some meditation and things for self-care that is applicable to everyone, not just women, not just single moms. And we'd love it if you would share this live right now on your timeline, because we know that there are others that could really benefit from this. So let's help spread the love and spread the knowledge and the wisdom so that others can plug in and learn this really important stuff right now as well. But Patti is an ageless lifestyle mentor. She helps women bring their full life into balance, mind, body, and soul, so that they can align with their soul's purpose and live agelessly. So after 25 years of marriage and owning a dance studio, Patti got divorced, sold her business and pretty much everything that she owned, and moved across the country, where she's now living on the Zen side of Las Vegas. Her home property is like a little oasis. Every time she shares something, I'm so jealous. So, and she did that not knowing anyone, not having a job. So this woman that you're going to meet today and hear from is courageous. She's an amazing inspiration as a woman and a business owner. and a healer and an intuitive and an amazing spiritual person. And having a healthy, balanced lifestyle has really helped her survive and thrive. And that's one of the reasons I wanted you to hear from her, because more than ever right now, we need to get out of this survival mindset, this survival mode that so many have resorted to because of the stress that's on us, and move into thriving. And the best way to do that is with the tools that Patti's going to share with us today, and learning how to live a balanced, healthy lifestyle. She combines her knowledge with her experience as an Akashic Soul Realignment practitioner. She's a certified Pilates and yoga and Qigong instructor, including trauma recovery yoga. She's a master Reiki and teacher practitioner. She's an essential oils advocate. So you can hear from her introduction that she has a lot of tools in her toolbox that she is bringing to the table to share with you today. So hi, Caitlin. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Caitlin was a dancer for 20 years. That's awesome. So Patti, I'm going to turn this over to you and let you share. And then if anyone has questions, I'll have them pop up. So ladies, along the way, comments, questions, post them. I'll watch for them and share them with Patti. And then she'll do a little Q&A at the end. All right, Patti, tell us what you have for us today.
Okay, well, that was a long introduction. Thank you. I've been around a while. Part of the moving across the country and that it's something that a lot of people don't do. They're afraid to do. But you really, if that's where you're guided, then it's something you need to look into and possibly do. Because if you stay in situations where you're not happy, it's going to start affecting your health, mental and physical and everything. So, I'm not advocating to just pick up and leave. I mean, it was not that easy when I did it, but, investigate it. If you're being led toward making a big change, then investigate it, talk to people and work on it on yourself. Go inward and ask yourself, listen to your inner guidance, because I just knew, I did not like the weather in Michigan anymore. In fact, it's snowing there today. And I wanted to get where it was someplace warm, in addition to the marriage falling apart. And so, it took a lot. I'm an only child. So, picking up and leaving my mom wasn't that easy either. But some looked at it as being selfish, but I just knew I couldn't thrive where I was anymore. So I just encourage anybody, to follow your heart when you're in a quandary. There's so many people you can talk to, so many things you can do, like I say, to go inward and to just listen to your inner guidance. So I thought maybe we would start with it's a meditation, but it's a self-regulation to kind of check in, because right now we're all over the place. I mean, one minute we might feel happy, and then the next we're like, oh my God, I'm locked in my house. So checking in with your emotions, checking in with your body is a good thing. So these are it's just a couple minutes that I'm going to walk you through something. So if you just want to sit comfortably, you can put your feet on the floor. If you want to lay down, that's fine too. And just rest your hands on your knees. If you are sitting, you want to have your feet on the floor connecting to the earth. And eyes can be opened or closed. You might choose to at least look down. Sometimes closing the eyes is not always good for everybody. So just start taking a deep breath in and then let it out. Another deep breath in and let it out. Now just continue breathing as you are and noticing every point of contact your body is making with the earth. Notice it. Notice the support from the earth holding you up and supporting you. Notice the gentle, restful hands on your legs. No reason to point a finger or make a fist. I am well, I am safe. Notice the way the shoulders begin to melt away from the ears and gravity helps to coax the chin closer to the chest. Notice by gazing down towards the earth and closing your eyes, we're also sending signals to our mind and body, all is well. I am safe. No reason to look about. Notice how your breath is beginning to soften. And now centering yourself in your whole body by pressing your belly button to your spine and engaging your pelvic floor. Pull that belly button towards your spine. Noticing the center of your body creating heat, stoking a fire in the gut. Notice now perhaps your breath is beginning to deepen. Notice the breathing in and out through the nose also calms the mind and body. No reason to pant or have open mouth breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose, following that passage behind the eyes and brow as it streaks through the scalp and into the back of the neck, playfully dancing and clearing away stagnant energy. Just listening to your breath, knowing that all is well. I am safe. And then when you're ready, you can slowly blink your eyes open and just return to normal breathing. So you probably won't remember everything I said, but I'm sure at least one thing stuck out in your mind. So when you're feeling anxious or need, just repeat whatever you remember from that, but just know that you are safe and you can always just concentrate on your breathing. Just simply breathing in and out at a steady pace just helps to regulate your body system so that that hyperventilation or the panting is not happening. So how was that, Donna?
That was great. The thing that would just seem to really permeate every time you said it was, I am safe.
Right.
And I think it's so important for us to keep going back to that in the moment. We're safe right now. We get so watching the streams on Facebook or someone else's drama or life situation, or just hearing the news that more counties here, for example, are shutting down and have to stay home in place. That it brings up this little, even if it's in the background, this little bit of uncertainty, like, oh shit, what's really coming? What's happening? What's going to happen? But if we keep going back to, I'm safe in this moment, that was a good centering for me.
Right. And using those I am positive affirmations, I am safe, I am powerful, I am looked after. Using all those is just a great technique. Like I say, you can do it anytime. Some people will even, this goes to Louise Hay, if anybody is familiar with the guru of spirituality, putting Post-its on mirrors with positive affirmations. Mm-hmm. And not just on mirrors. I mean, you could post them any place, the fridge, any place you want. But
having them throughout the whole house.
Exactly. Exactly. Having them, to look at, to remind you and bring you back, because it's normally it's easy to slip, mm-hmm. but now even more so with so many things being thrown at us. We rarely watch TV, but last night, I put on something on regular TV, and I think it's the first time we've had it on in, the week or 2 weeks even. No wonder people are so upset. I mean, every 10 seconds there's a commercial and it's, oh, you're safe. Oh, catch the news. And I mean, when you're getting inundated with that much, your mind just can't handle it. So keep the news off. You'll find out what's going on. Believe me.
Yeah.
But, maybe check in once or twice a day, but don't keep that steady stream going. Yeah. There's too many stations that now you can get that have just music or something out, uplifting movies. and not having to watch TV, regular TV with all the commercials and the drug ads and the ads about this. And, you got to take care of yourself, because, the body believes what the mind tells it. So if you're sending messages, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to get this virus. Guess what? You're going to get it. You're going to run yourself down, and you might get it, but you're setting yourself up for that or any illness.
Any illness. Yeah.
So, just keeping your thoughts positive. Some other things that are good, and everybody always freaks out when you say the word meditation, because they think you got to sit cross-legged on a hardwood floor and, chill out for hours. But really, meditation is just sitting quietly. We just did that. And I think everybody made it through without, wiggling and, being nervous about it. This is a good time to get your children involved in it. Maybe get special pillows. I know you can't go out and buy any, but I'm sure you got something at home. And if you're crafty, decorate a pillow for your child. Pull them out. Put on some nice music. Go on YouTube. They have a lot of guided meditations for children. And just because they're for children, it's not going to hurt you. And, get them started getting involved in meditation. There are schools, not in the US, but they are using meditation as a form, instead of punishment or timeouts, whatever. They're using meditation. And they're finding that then the children respond so much better when they come back. So, we need to get the kids involved. And this is a perfect time. They're home with you, little kids, teenagers. Everybody needs some quietness and stillness, and learning to go within. And like I say, you can find all types. There is an app called Insight Timer. It's a free app. They have some wonderful guided meditations that can help you get started. Because sitting quietly with just some music in the background maybe isn't going to get it, because the mind starts to wander. We can't help it. So having somebody gently guiding you along would really help. A couple minutes a day. You don't have to sit for hours. 2 minutes will do it. It's a start. And that's the best way, is to start slow. If you've never meditated, don't set your timer for a half hour and expect that you're going to sit still for a half hour. It ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So that's one way. The other way, and this is a meditation too, is walking. Even though we aren't supposed to be going out to stores, you can get out on your balcony. Look at the Italians. They were all singing to each other from their balconies. You can get out on your balcony, in your own yard, go around the block. Just get out in the fresh air, because it's the fresh air and sunshine that are going to help you to stay healthy. In addition to a few other things, but you need that fresh air. Staying cooped up in your home, breathing in that same air all the time is not going to help your health. Open your windows, get outside. If it's warm enough, do some earthing. Earthing is standing on the grass barefoot. That's the best thing, because then it helps to reground you and everything. But I realize there's a lot of places that's still a little cold to do that. But just get outside. It's also exercise when you walk. People think that you have to go to the gym to exercise. And I think they're going to start finding out that maybe their gym memberships are going to expire, because, walking is good exercise, and you can meditate while you're walking. Play your meditation, play your music in your headset while you're walking. But there's ways to exercise without equipment. Yoga. Everybody is doing yoga online. I'll be doing a trauma recovery chair class on Friday mornings. I believe it's going to be live streamed. If not, I'm going to record it and then put it on my site. It's a chair yoga, even though it's called trauma recovery yoga. We all have trauma. So it's just a gentle practice to help calm you down, get a little movement going that almost anybody can do. There's also Pilates. There's Pilates mat classes where you don't need equipment. And like I say, there's lots of yoga classes, and you know, they're all mind-body type work that help bring everything into balance. They're paying attention to the foods that we eat. That's huge, especially now with everybody, you know, running to the stores and just buying whatever. No, now is the time you need to continue eating healthy. Now is not the time to give up your healthy eating habits for comfort junk food, which is what a lot of people are doing. I just read an article that they say killing quinoa people are going for the junk food, but somebody's buying all the quinoa because I couldn't find any in the stores the other day. So, you know, now is the time to really pump up your immune system. Teas are good. Keep the liquids coming in. Lots of water to keep flushing that body systems. Things to help build up your immunity. Green teas, citrus fruits, omega-3 fatty foods like salmon and avocados. And then, ladies, you love this one, chocolate. Chocolate is good for boosting the immune system. Again, not in excess, but it's something, and you want to try to avoid caffeine, processed foods, deli meats, that kind of thing. So I know it's probably challenging for a lot of people who have never had to actually prepare meals or think outside the box, but even still, there are some good frozen foods. And, you know, do your research, check out ingredients. I love going to the grocery stores right now, especially because all the healthy foods are there.
Whatever I love is the healthy stuff.
Right. It's great. You know, I was in our local store the other day, and I'd been telling my husband, when he went, I said, can you give me some organic cauliflower? I need some cauliflower. No, they don't have any. They don't have any. So we were in there the other day. They had like 2 shelves of it. I said to the guy, what's up? And they had nothing else. And I said, what's up? He goes, I think they doubled our order on the organic and we have none of the other. I'm like, that's cool. You know, so the food is there. And if you are, you know, if you're one of those people that bought beans and rice because, well, that's what we're supposed to do and don't know how to cook them, get on the internet and look up some recipes because there are a million things you can do with beans and rice.
For sure.
So don't just let that food go to waste, you know, and don't hoard. There's going to be plenty for everyone.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Yes.
Other ways you can help yourself, of course, essential oils are a part of my life. Oils, ways you can use the oils, you can diffuse them with a water diffuser. I have one going right here, like that. You can rub them on your hands and inhale them. You can put them on the bottoms of your feet because when you put oils on the bottoms of your feet, they go into your body within 30 seconds. So you can spray them on your pillow, like lavender is a good one. People are having a hard time sleeping. That's a good one to help you sleep. Citrus oils are good because they're uplifting. Lemon is the oil of focus. So it can help you when you're feeling wonky. Inhale a little bit of lemon oil, put it on your third eye. It'll help you to focus. Other ones are vetiver.
I love that one. That is my favorite.
Is it? So many people haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it is very uncommon, but I love it. And it really does help me with focus.
Right. That's another one for focus, for grounding. Any of the wood oils, cedar wood, the fir oils, sandalwood, those are all good for grounding too. And, you know, the energies around us are making us become totally unbalanced in so many ways. Chamomile is another good one, and ylang ylang. So it's not to say, you know, you're going to put all those in one diffuser. You pick what you like, what you're drawn to. Peppermint is a good oil for anxiety and panic attacks. It's an uplifting. It also opens up your heart, not literally, but it makes your heart be more, it's the oil of a buoyant heart. So it makes your heart be more happy and open, which we need. We're all closing in, the 6-foot rule and everything else. We need to shine our light out there because we've all got light to shine. Another thing is types of energy healing. And energy healing is interesting because we're made of energy, but we become unbalanced through, our emotions, the food we eat, things we do, just, the air we breathe. So we need to do things to rebalance it. And I know, Donna, you are an EFT practitioner. So that is practicing that emotional freedom technique is a big thing to be doing nowadays. Do it at least once a day. And I'm sure you've led your group in it, or you will be. That's a real big thing that everybody can do for themselves. You don't need any special equipment, anything like that. Sound healing. There are many good, there's music out there that is vibrational sound healing. And, hold on. I have a friend who has studied this for years and years, and she has music for almost every ailment there is. And it's all, if it's not just tones, it's actual music, but the vibration, she's worked with people so that the vibration works on that ailment. So for instance, she has some for high blood pressure. She has some for PTSD. Her website is called a daily dose of sound therapy.com. And
that is so awesome.
It is. I use her music all the time. And I recently pulled my hip flexor. And so between all the other stuff I was doing, she has, it was for muscle pain, the protocol for that. And I'll tell you, that was the best thing I did. I would put that sound right on in one of those little, it's a speaker that you can put your iPod in or your MP3, and you just put that vibration right on there. And even if you don't have that and you just listen to the music, it will help. And every time I did that, it was like the pain went away. So yes, sound healing is
so powerful.
Yeah, it's definitely something to check out. Not only hers, but so many. There's a lot of places that put out vibration. And like I say, some of it is just listening music and you don't realize you're getting it. I water with her music. I put the certain songs that she told me on top of my, I have a big water bottle. And so when I make a batch, I put sound on there so the vibration goes in to charge the water.
Do you put crystals in your water? I know some people do that. I've never done that. Yeah, but
you have to really be careful of the crystals because so many are treated. So you want to make sure that you have a true raw crystal. Otherwise, you're kind of defeating it. Now they do make those beautiful water bottles that the crystal is inside a separate tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of costly though.
Yeah.
So, and the way my water jug, it's like one of those iced tea pitchers, but it's 2 levels. So the bottom level, I have all my crystals in it so that the energies still go up. And, okay, so talking about crystals, obsidian helps to protect and reduce negativity. I have them sitting right here now. I'm totally blanking out. Oh my gosh.
Not this one. Is this one?
No, that looks like a jasper.
Oh.
But
is obsidian black though? It's black.
Yeah, that looks more like obsidian. I have pyrite. How am I doing this? On this screen. There we go. Pyrite. It's just a metal. Organite.
Say it again. I probably interrupted you.
Pyrite.
It's for what?
Organite. This helps for radiation. That's why it's on my computer. But other, you can always use any kind of a quartz crystal. Clear quartz will do anything. That's a crystal that will do anything. Selenite is good for reducing energy, or calming rather. Amethyst. That's a pretty common one. You can find that almost any place. So you can, like I say, I have them on my computer. I have them in bowls all over. This is clear quartz. So you can put them around different places in your house. You can wear jewelry. And you can also put them in little pouches and a lot of the women put them inside their bras or the pants or pockets. So put them in your purse. There's all different ways that you can use crystals for protection. And you could just Google crystals for protection on that. Of course, most of the crystal stores, at least in our town, are closed, but I'm sure you can still get them online.
So what do you sell? Because I know you're talking about essential oils and you're talking about crystals, and of course you're doing your online classes. So do you have essential oils in inventory? If they wanted to get something, they could order? Because it's hard here too. Some of our grocery stores have essential oils, but they're not necessarily high quality. And you want
Doc, I am with an MLM. So if anyone is interested in learning more about the oils, it's on my website. More information. Have perfumes, they're synthetic, they're chemicals. So you've got to do your research. So the company that I choose to work with, I did my research and I love their products. They're all pure, they're guaranteed to be free of, synthetics, toxins, chemicals, and all that. So, but there are a lot of other good companies out there too. But yeah, if anybody's interested, just go on my website and you can contact me, or just, contact me on Facebook or anything like that. Do you have any questions? Anybody?
I want you to talk, because we were on energy, but then we went in, I think I spun you off on the crystals. So I know you have more to talk about under the energy healing modalities. So I want you to talk about some of those too.
I think one that is fairly, outside of the EFT. Another one, of course, it's near it, is Reiki. And Reiki is life force, and it can be sent distantly. Last week, I put out a post that I was sending distant Reiki at a certain time, and I'll probably be doing that again. Maybe I'll start it this week. And you can also have a Reiki session, although most people right now are not doing them. But when you have a Reiki session, it's non-invasive. So you keep your clothes on, and it's just the hands are placed gently on various locations in the body. And what it does is, like I mentioned before, our energy gets blocked. So Reiki is kind of like acupuncture without the needles. Okay, so I think a lot of people are familiar with acupuncture, where the needles go in and clear out the stagnant energy so that the energy can flow through your body again. Reiki does pretty much the same thing, only it's non-invasive. And like I say, it can be done distantly. You don't have to be in front of a practitioner. Like when I send it distantly, I will just give people a time that I'm going to send it. And if you can be still at that time, great. If not, it's still going to get to you. I'm just not one to sit on the screen and hold my hands up and do that. So, I just tell people I'm going to be sending at such and such a time. And if you want it, then you put it in the comments, because you don't want to send any type of energy to anybody without them asking for it, being aware of it. So
there's the permission aspect to it, which is important, right? Right. Also, do you have to set an intention? Like you as a practitioner, obviously, but does the person on the receiving end set an intention, or it doesn't really matter?
You can. Or, like I say, a lot of times people forget that I'm sending it at such and such a time, and then they'll go like, well, I felt some heat coming through my body. What time did you send that? So, but sure, it's a lot more effective for yourself, if you set an intention and you're able to sit quietly, but it's still going to get there. And pets love it too. My dog's calm. We have a puppy who is very lively, to say the least. So between the oils and the Reiki, we can usually get him to calm down. So, the energy healing is just, it's so important. And so many people aren't aware of it, that, and especially that it's such a non-invasive way to help you heal.
Mm-hmm.
So, any other questions?
I would love, and you can share to the extent of this that you want, but I would love for you to share kind of your journey. How did you get on this health and wellness journey, and to the point that you are now? Because I know we kind of post these things about aging backwards, and you definitely have, and I know I have over the last 5-10 years. Look at pictures of me, when I was in my 40s. I definitely looked older and more aged then than I do now. So we know lifestyle has a lot to do with that, but you've just, from your transition out of divorce and moving across the country, share a little bit about your journey.
Well, when I got out here, I didn't have a job or anything. And so I went back to teaching dance. And then I started doing Pilates again for myself this time. I had been certified a long time ago, but I started doing it for myself. And then one thing led to another, and soon they were, at different, I don't even remember where. Oh, at the gym. I was going to the gym as well as going to a Pilates studio. And the gym said, hey, if you get a mat certification through this company real quick, we'll let you teach. Do you want to teach? The teacher's leaving. I didn't, I started falling into different jobs, which was beautiful. I was blessed. And then actually there was an ad in this little, it used to be a metaphysical paper that they had here, that they were having a Qigong workshop for 4 days. I didn't really know what Qigong was, but I was drawn to it. I saw it was energy, and this is cool. I went with the idea that I was only going to go 2 days because I had to work the next 2 days. I went all 4 days and then got certified. I just got hooked on it. So that was the start of getting into the energy work. And then just one thing led to another. I started going to this one crystal store, and they had Reiki, and we'd go to the Reiki shares, the circles that they had, and then decided, I need to do this. And so I just kept adding and adding and adding, to the Reiki certifications. And, then the Akashic records just kind of fell in with that. That's another etherical book of records that, it's not a library per se. It's up there someplace, and you can tap into it and find out things about your life purpose, your past lives. Can also do things like house clearing to find out if the property your home is on, but like maybe was it on an Indian burial ground, or what's the history of your property, and so on. And it's like one of my friends says, we're just energy junkies. Everything just starts evolving. And it's funny because I dabbled before, but here I moved to Sin City, and that's when I come into all the Zen stuff. So that's probably why I was drawn to be here. There was a reason for it. And, now with the trauma recovery yoga, that's just a whole other opportunity that's opened up. And then the women's circles that I think you're going to come to mind tomorrow, Donna.
Yep.
This is something that was started by a friend of mine. She started a women's circle here, and I think the first circle had like 60 women. And it's blossomed and blossomed and grown and grown. And finally, she set up a program to certify facilitators, which I took last year. And so I've been doing, just in Las Vegas, these sacred healing circles for women. And by healing, I don't mean physical healing. I just mean helping you to heal past memories and having a chance to discuss life situations with like-minded women in a safe and sacred space. So I was getting ready to start my online circle anyway, which was tomorrow. Well, then when all this shit hit the fan, Shannon said, well, let's do 10 days of free online circles. So that's what we've been doing. Every day since last Monday, there's been a 2-hour free online circle. And we've made these circles co-ed and even for families.
Yeah, so let's tell them. I shared it on our page. I shared it in our group. But just for anyone that's watching this on the replay that may not have even seen that post, it's Sit in Circle is the name of the Facebook group. Is that what it is?
Right.
So it's free. Join it. As Patti just said, it's co-ed. It's for absolutely everyone. And then you get to go back through, and the experts that you've missed that have shared, you can go back and watch those. So there's lots more coming, right?
Right. Yeah. This is actually the website sitincircle.com just went live too. But the best is to go into the Facebook group and then go under events. And you have to, don't just click that you're going, because you won't get the Zoom link. You have to click, like if you go to my event for tomorrow, you have to click on that event, go to the link and give your email address. And then you'll get an email tomorrow morning with the Zoom link. So, but there's still a circle tonight. It's 5 o'clock our time, so it'll be 8 o'clock your time that you can probably get into. Mine is tomorrow. And like I say, there's circles scheduled, I think, through Saturday or Sunday. And then I don't know what Shannon's going to choose to do. But the more we can spread the word on that, the better, because I've attended some just as an attendee, and it's just amazing that. And
there's just more opportunities for us to keep refocusing, rebringing our nervous system into balance,
right.
Our mindset back in the right perspective as a way to connect with, others, as you say, like-minded in that space. And we need more and more of that right now, especially some of us are at home. We work from home, so it's a little different. We're used to it. We don't have little kiddos running around either. But for some of our moms, they're working from home and they have their kids there trying to school them, or at least in my school district, we're not even doing an alternative school. Our kids are just not getting educated unless the moms are doing, parents are doing something. So, it's kind of helter-skelter. So it's great that it's open and it's a time the moms can engage the kids too, or, have the kids do their own little meditation while she's zooming in on them.
Right. So, yeah, they're really good. And everybody's topic is different, but they're all based on the same thing to help you cope and feel better. It's amazing. Like, you start off the circle and then by the end, you're like, okay, I think I'll be okay. So yeah, if you can join us, I'd love to see you there. If not my circle, anybody's. Everybody is coming up with a different topic, but all focused on the same ideas to help people.
Okay, so anybody that has questions before we let Patti go, questions?
Did you just hear that? No, that's the puppy. It's a crazy time. And he loves to grab. We have of the same breed. We have a 15-year-old who will put him in his place. But right now, that's him grabbing her ear or something.
Oh,
yeah.
He is a rascal.
Yeah, he is.
That's hysterical. Well, I have
my husband's been doing pretty good keeping him quiet. So
oh my God.
That's life.
Yeah, it's working from home life.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right. So, anybody that has any questions for Patti about stress relief or self-care or any of the modalities, some other ideas, something you're struggling with that maybe she could share something with, any of that kind of stuff before we let her go. And then Patti, I'll let you know if anybody posts anything while you're still chatting. So what are some takeaways? I know you're going to close with a meditation, right?
Yeah, it's just a little, yeah.
Okay. So what are any closing thoughts before we go into that? And we'll see if anybody posts any questions.
Well, I think it just boils down to you got to take care of yourself. You've got to, keep up with your own self-care because, if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. Mm-hmm. Now is not the time to go on the junk food diet.
Yeah. And it's so important, because the majority of course, our community are moms. And it's so important for us to realize that our energy projects on our children, and defaulting to the junk food then is easy for us to get them, and then they start acting out or having issues, and then it's like this vicious spiral. So having, as you're saying, adopting this healthy lifestyle, now is the time to do that because we have more time because we're in place,
Right. And it's also a good time to start getting the kids involved with the cooking. Mm-hmm. And, especially if, you're a busy mom and you don't usually do meal prep. Mm-hmm. So learn right along with your kids. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's so many websites and YouTube videos, the cookbooks are a way of the past. So get the kids involved if they're old enough. Even if they aren't, they can set the table, and, start getting the kids involved and make it a learning project for everybody. Yeah. And if you are an experienced cook, start bringing the kids in and let them take over some of what you've been doing. Mm-hmm. So, it's a good time for families to start working together and bonding because we're thrown together now for more hours than ever.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, for sure. So, okay. So I don't see any questions posted. So if you want to close this out with your lovely.
Okay. So this is, I don't know if it's familiar with the Buddhist love and kindness meditation, where you repeat the chanter says the phrase and then you repeat it back. This is a variation on that. It was written by the founder of Trauma Recovery Yoga. And I usually, in many of my classes, I will close with this. So you don't have to we're not going to do the chanting back or anything. I'm just going to read it to you. So if you just, again, want to sit comfortable and quiet, your eyes can be opened or closed. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to me. May strength come to me. May harmony come to me. May my family be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my friends be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May my neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. May love come to them. May strength come to them. May harmony come to them. May the entire world be filled with love and peace. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
That is a beautiful intention to walk away with. That was nice. Yeah, very nice.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you for sharing that. So everyone, anyone that wants to continue following Patti, again, you can go to Sit in Circle and plug into her circle time tomorrow, but she's on the web, so you can go to her website to find more about working with her, any of the supports and services that she offers at livebalancednaturally.com, and she's on social media. Her Facebook and her Instagram and everything else is Live Balanced Naturally. Patti, thank you.
Thank you. I hope it helped.